why am I carrying a car seat on my shoulder? Well, you'll never guess where we're at. We are at the dealership. Yes, the Subaru dealership. With more car trouble, more car issues. And we'll just have to show you what happened to us yesterday. It's been a rough 24 hours.
We're at the zoo and it's snowing!
So we are actually stuck on the side of the road. We have the worst luck right now with cars. We're in the new Subaru, and this is actually the third time that this has happened in the last few weeks. We're unable to drive right now, long story short. And we have this thing called eyesight technology, and it says it's disabled and it's not allowing us to drive. It's supposed to be a safety feature, you know, for if you're approaching a vehicle and it pulls out in front of you, it brakes for you, you know, lane changing, all those type of, you know, different alerts. And this is the third time that this has happened. And this was a brand new car, and we're frustrated right now with Subaru. We bought a brand new car, a Subaru Outback, to be reliable, and it just definitely hasn't been. I know you're upset too.
Yeah, I'm ready to go in there and give him a piece of my mind.
Thankfully we're in a safe place. We're on the side of the highway, which, I mean, the side of the highway can be dangerous if someone's not paying attention, but we're in the emergency lane right now, and we do have a roadside assistance on their way. Hopefully they don't take long. Sometimes that can take a long time. But we're a little frustrated right now that, you know, obviously everything that happened with the Jeep, but now it's happening with the Subaru that we thought would be much more reliable and being brand new, and they're gonna have to tow it probably to the dealership and figure out what's going on. But
and Hangry Jen's gonna give him a little bit of information, because I am not happy to be in a brand new car that's supposed to have features in it that keep it safe, and instead our car just shuts down on the
safety
highway.
features are causing us to actually not drive, which is funny. That their eyesight technology, apparently if it doesn't like what it's seeing, it's not working, then it just disables the car, which is just ridiculous.
I'm seriously considering turning this car in and getting one without eyesight, because this is not worth the money we paid for this car to be facing issues like this on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Not cool. And all we heard was Subaru's great, you totally would love Subaru, get a Subaru Outback, great reviews, and then we get this. I mean, like, what's our deal with cars?
Yeah. Oh man, this is crazy. Our luck with cars lately, for anyone that's just joining us, we had to get a brand new engine in a brand new Jeep. My Jeep Wrangler only had 11,000 miles on it, got it in September, and had a manufacturer defect in the engine, and some of the pistons ripped out while we were in the middle of Wyoming, and that had to get a brand new engine, which I'm supposed to be going to get next week. So, oh Subaru, this is just no more words. But I hope the roadside assistance will be here soon, so we can just figure out what we're gonna do. Definitely makes it more difficult when you only have one car too. I'm sure they'll give us a loaner car, but you know, at this rate, you get a loaner car that's a Subaru. I mean, who knows, something else might happen with it. So I never had these problems when we had Toyotas or Hondas. Really tempted to go back to one of those. So knock on wood, they'll be here soon, and we'll figure something out. So I'm here by myself. One of our friends actually in Eagle River drove out and picked Jocelyn and Jen up. Very grateful for Stephanie, our friend, to do that. Would much rather them, you know, not have to wait the car here with me. We got an automated call that it might be an hour, and we've already been here like 30 minutes. So I'm hoping they come soon. The tow truck company, that is. And hopefully it's something minor, but we're not happy right now with this Subaru that was supposed to be reliable. We're trying to keep a level-headed and be patient, and we're not in a dangerous spot, you know, which is the best thing. And we're around civilization. I'm grateful we're not in the middle of the Yukon or British Columbia or something, where we don't have cell signal. So it could definitely be worse, definitely could. But, you know, like I said, we're trying to stay sane, and I think Jen is actually going to talk to Stephanie. Jen can be a bulldozer. She's wanting to go down to the Subaru dealership and give them, respectfully, but give her peace of mind. With just our experience so far. This is the third time this has happened, and it's just, you know, it's unacceptable, honestly. And while we're sitting here waiting, we're even like Googling like other vehicles, maybe, you know. In the past we've always had Toyotas and Hondas, and we're always so reliable, never had any problems. So I don't know if we're gonna choose to get a different car, not yet. We're going to see what we can figure out at the dealership and what they diagnose with this car. But I'm sitting here waiting, trying not to use my phone too much because I don't want it to die. Of course, the one night I don't charge my phone overnight, since we just moved in and, you know, didn't pull out my phone chargers or anything yet and figure out where we're going to charge our phones. So I didn't charge it last night, thinking I'd just do it during the day today. And so it's a little low. So I'm just going to sit here, and hopefully they come soon. So needless to say, we definitely weren't happy with the Subaru. We do actually have it back, and corporate is actually working on it right now, which we're really thankful for. The Subaru here in Anchorage, there's only one, but they are working with corporate, and apparently there are a few others in Anchorage that are also experiencing our same issue. And the only thing that they've been able to discover so far is it appears to be an issue with the fuel. The gas gauge is actually telling you that you have more gas than you really do. So what's happening is when you're kind of getting down to, you know, roughly 50-mile range, you know, give or take third of a tank, or a little bit under that, you're might actually be at zero gas left. And so the computer system kind of shuts itself off. It doesn't do like a typical, you know, where the engine like starts chugging and your RPMs start going up and down, and the classic running out of gas sign. It's just everything just kind of cuts off, which is still kind of weird because I was able to start the car. I was able to turn it over, no issues. So, but that's right now what corporate thinks it is, that it's a gas gauge issue. But they are working on it, and we do have it back, so we are going to be refilling it when we get to, at a minimum, a quarter of a tank, and make sure that we don't experience that problem anymore with the eyesight and, you know, all the freak out of the dash and not allowing us to drive. So we're really hoping that we're not going to experience it again. But we are willing to test it out, that theory. They have been very helpful for us, giving us loaner cars, and I kind of do want to test it out. Is it the gas issue? Because I don't want to go through the whole turning it in and dealing with all the hoopla that would entail if it's just a digital gas gauge issue. I'm willing to try out that quarter of a tank and keep refilling it there, see if we experience it again. But we do have it back, and we're actually heading to Jocelyn's first t-ball game. If you guys remember, in one of our last few vlogs, we went and cleaned up her t-ball field for the citywide cleanup day. And this is her first experience in kind of an organized sport. She has done gymnastics before, but she's never done, you know, like an outdoor sport. So it's going to be really interesting to see why, especially after, you know, not just Jocelyn, but all the kids, after they hit the ball, you know, are they going to run to first base, or are they going to try to run to third base, or just not run? So it's going to be really funny. And I'm not exactly sure what they're going to do out in the field. Do they want kind of the first few games? I think these are actually exhibitions. They don't really count, but do they want the parents out there with the kid to try to help? They definitely are going to have base coaches, but it should be really interesting and fun to see how she does and how all the other kids her age do at the first t-ball game. So we're gonna head there right now. Daddy, Jocelyn, let me see your outfit. Here, come to me. I love it. Are you excited to play T-ball?
Yeah, is those my glasses?
No, those aren't yours. You don't need glasses today. All right, go on out there, honey.
You want to play Jocelyn?
Oh, we do. You okay, Coach? Yeah! Are you having fun, honey?
Yeah!
Alright, we're in the outfield now. I'm gonna help her. You did great on the bases and hitting the ball. You guys all... Oh, Jocelyn, get it, get it! Jocelyn, get it! Jocelyn, get it! Throw it to first. Throw it to Ari. Good throw, honey. Good job, honey. Good job. Where'd your face go? Where'd your face go? I think you're right there. Oh no, gotta get your hat. Go, Jocelyn, go, go! No, 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 no! Run to the base! Run the base! Run to the base! Run to Cadence! There you go.
Alright, you're up.
Oh, that's great. Oh. Oh, that's great.
This is comedy hour. It's like the best thing ever.
Hey, Jocelyn. So this is a post-game interview. Did you have fun? You enjoyed yourself?
Yeah.
You had 3 hits. You did really well. And you got a ball in the outfield. You want to do it again? All right. Seems like she's ready to go. I don't know about you guys, but I really enjoyed watching that T-ball game. That was Jocelyn's first game, and it was funny. It's kind of like herding cats or kittens, you know, trying to get cats to play baseball. So it was really, really cool seeing all the kids out there having a lot of fun and not knowing really what they were doing. That was their first game, and we've done a little bit of practice, just kind of running bases, but most of them, as soon as they hit the ball, they're like, well, what do I do? Where do I run? So I'm sure they'll get used to it after a few games, but that was a lot of fun. And that'll definitely be a memory that we cherish, being her first T-ball game. Who knows? Maybe she'll continue on and, you know, play softball or something like that. But she had a blast, and we have, I think right now we have another game on Thursday. I think they're typically 2 days a week. So we're super excited, and it was just really fun to be out there, and a little chilly. Hands got a little cold there. We used some of those hand warmers, but it was awesome, and I hope you guys enjoyed and had a great day. See you in the next one. Bye.